In the world of rock and roll, there are those who play by the rules, there are those who bend the rules, and there are those who blow the rules up with a half stick of dynamite. And his name is G.G. Allin. G.G. Allin, absolute legend in punk rock music, and what makes it even crazier, he was born Jesus Christ Allin. No lie. Absolutely no lie. Jesus Christ Allin in 1956. So he was a super controversial figure in the music industry, but he was super known for his violent and just absolutely chaotic performances. Unfortunately, Allin's early life, it was plagued in poverty, in violence. He grew up in a log cabin just outside of New Hampshire. He had a very abusive father, Merle, and the rest of his family were pretty much victims along with him. His mother left his father and she moved to Vermont, and Allin's name was changed to Kevin Michael, but he was still commonly known as Gigi. So in high school, G.G. Allin was really known for being just a troublemaker. He was super rebellious. He hated authority. He did things like, he formed bands, which back then in his area was still kind of looked down upon. He cross-dressed, which naughty back at where he was were not okay. However, he also did, break into homes, a little bit of theft, and sold drugs. So after high school, he did pursue a career in music. He was super inspired by like Alice Cooper and the Rolling Stones back in those days. He ended up actually performing with several bands and released his debut album with the punk band The Jabbers. Allin's performances were notorious for their shock value, even including taking a number 2 on the stage. I would hate to be that technician that has to clean it up. He would smear it. Oh God. He would smear it and eat it, and he would throw it into the audience. Now listen, I am always into audience participation, but that takes it to a new level. I'm not okay. I think I need an adult. Hey everybody, if you're enjoying the content and you would like to see the channel grow, why don't you join us over on Patreon? On Patreon, we're going to have exclusive episodes of reactions, music history, as well as live streaming and performance behind the scenes of my travels and everything there in between, all wrapped up in one place. I hope to see you over there. Until then, let's get back to it. Now, as you could probably already foresee, his violent, destructive, and often messy behavior led to a whole bunch of issues with the law, including 15 months in prison for assault in 1989. Now, despite all of his controversies, he drew in massive crowds. He was known for both his music, maybe a little bit more so for his antics and his reputation. He had this crazy fascination with serial killers, so this is kind of where it gets a little crossing the line, as if feces wasn't enough. He actually wrote and visited John Wayne Gacy in prison. Like, sat down and said, "Hey, what's going on, guy?" With a guy that dressed up as a clown and put his victims under his house. That's weird. I'm sorry. That's just, no. He even commissioned Gacy to create an album cover for them. Gacy. Nope. Not gonna do it. Nope. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying this content, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, as well as ring the bell so you get notified every time I post new content. Thanks so much for supporting. Let's get back to it. So clearly, his reputation and his entire career was pretty much marked by this massive disregard for authority. Like, he didn't care, and he did it for shock and did it because he was told he shouldn't. But it was also fueled by this desire to turn rock and roll music and bring it back to its rebellious roots. He wanted it to come back to that breaking down the hotel room, kicking in doors, that rebellious, ultimate, loud, destructive sort of thing. And he go so far and do so much to the point he would actually describe himself as the last true rock and roller. Now, I'm pretty sure there are folks out there that would certainly disagree. I draw the line at feces. G.G. Allin was genuinely a man who lived and died by his own rules. He was a rebel in the rock and roll world. And now you know. Thanks for joining me.